Greetings, everyone. I know, I'm back. Anyway, here's my new avatar. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Though, speaking of this channel, and the avatar in general, some of my earliest videos that are still up, well, minus one where the music that's used in it was taken off YouTube, and then the video went with it, but, you know, oh well. Bygones be bygones. Are me drawing YouTuber fan art. So, why not mix that with what I'm doing now? Which is Fakemon. As for those that I use as inspiration here, if they see it, they see it. I'm not all too concerned about it. Anyway, let's just get into this. Let's start with a channel I've been watching for quite a while. In fact, I was even there when they hit 1 mil. Let's talk about Internet City. The first video I've seen of them was this one. That's right, I've been here from the start. I just didn't chat. While I could use any number of memes or jokes for this, like Aaron's rage, or Aaron mixing up Saturn and Jupiter, Mikey being incapable of reading, you know, so many more. The one I'm gonna use here is the fact they're both associated with certain animals. If you know, you know. This is Honturnal. Or Hunturnal? Yeah, Hunturnal, because it comes from honey and nocturnal. The reason for this fairy dark type being, well, honey and nocturnal is because it's based on the kinkajou, and it's an animal that also goes by the names honey bear and night ape, which, if you know, you know. Kinkajous in captivity are also known for liking honey, hence the name honey bear. It just worked all too well. Though kinkajous don't eat honey in the wild, probably because they're not very good at avoiding bees. As for the night ape part of the name, or I guess night ape nickname, kinkajous are rare to see in the wild because of their nocturnal lifestyle, meaning that they mostly are active at night. This nighttime lifestyle is where the dark type comes from. The fairy type obviously coming from the fact that sugary sweet food is typically fairy type. This is a single stage mon because, well, realistically, night ape and honey bear, it all fit together really well, and I didn't see a need to do multiple stages. Moving on, let's talk about a channel I watched all through my childhood, Jerome ASF. In fact, he was a channel I watched, I'm gonna be honest, I still watch him. I don't do it as often, because his content changed, but I do still watch him occasionally. And the first time I did see his content was, fittingly enough, his Pixelmon series with Bayesian Canadian. So, you know, tie-in. While his content has changed over the years, as I mentioned, I once again still do watch him from time to time. So his whole character was made from Chewbacca. It's kind of his whole thing. So I needed a beast of some kind, though a Sasquatch or a Yeti, not only has it been done, but it's, well, quite honestly a little too on the nose. So why not pick a cryptid made up as a tourist attraction? The Hodag was a cryptid widely reported to have been caught and stuffed, only for it to come out that the entire thing was a hoax. So a theatrical cryptid to represent a YouTuber? Yeah, that checks out. Though mixing that with the famous diamond tool Jerome is associated with, Betty the Diamond Axe, yeah, that checks out. Here's Dimag, a diamond Hodag, a rock dragon type and a pre-evolution. I mean, look at the Hodag, that's easily the draconic portion, and Diancie and Carbink show us Diamond is rock type. I also gave this little dude a diamond tie since it has to be show ready as an introductory act. You know, the whole tourist attraction thing. Then, to take it from the introductory act to the main performance, it evolves into Hodimite, a mighty Hodag based on the trope of a big, scary animal being used in, like, I don't know, circuses. You know, oh, I'm a big, scary animal, I'm cool, people like to see me, I'm an attraction. And then I'm gonna accidentally bite someone's head off because I'm just an animal, you know. Duh. This mon is just big, intimidating, and it sparkles with its diamond spikes wherever it goes. The Hodag already kinda looks like a Pokémon, so realistically it was just an easy transition. Also, its whole main attraction gimmick is similar to how the Hodag made national news when one was supposedly caught and stuffed in Wisconsin. We all know it was a hoax. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and if I do another one, let me know which ones you actually want to see, because I have a few in mind, but it'd always be fun to hear from others. Now, since I've talked about a couple of YouTubers I used to watch while growing up, let's talk about a YouTuber I found pretty recently in the span of things. Mr. Bonnie John, interestingly, I first discovered through Instagram, with his Pikachu and Mimikyu fusion. Though his first YouTube video I saw was his video where he made Ben 10 aliens into Pokemon. I still tune into his stream occasionally, and he's a pretty chill dude. He was diagnosed with, oh, I'm sorry, I might just butcher this, retinitis pigmentosa, a degenerative eye disease that slowly makes a person start to lose their field of vision, beginning with peripheral until it eventually blinds them. It limits the light that can reach their eyes and has the name night blindness due to this function. It's also incurable at this moment in time, yet he keeps doing art and keeps being an upstanding member of the community. It's an inspirational story and he's an inspirational person. So I needed a paint Pokemon, but I wanted something different from Smeargle or Grafaiai, which led me to Goblart, based on watercolor, a normal water type, and the first stage of a 3-stage line, evolving then into Water Troll. Probably could have picked a better name, but oh well. And then Water Troll evolves into Ogrart. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that this is actually, well, at least the first stage, is a Kirby thing I made, because I really like Kirby. But I repurposed it to be part of this because, well, art is art. It's very Grimmsnarl coded, mainly since they have a similar inspiration, but I see that as an absolute win because I like Grimmsnarl. Once again, it represents watercolor paint because, well, of course, normal watercolor, like, it was a layup. It's a little trickster spirit that graffitis everything, which is pretty on brand for Pokemon, that then evolves into a big, giant monster. Pretty on brand for Pokemon. And I'd say it's a pretty good Pokemon inspired by a pretty good person. Then let's end this off by talking about another channel I watched throughout my childhood. Yes, I know, I'm feeling nostalgic. The Gaming Beaver. From what I remember, he moved to Japan, which, I mean, good on him. The first video I saw from him was his 9th Jurassic World the Game video, which, yes, I'm very much aware that's a weird place to start. But sue me, I was a kid. He's actually the reason I like researching animals so much. James also taught me that it's fine to be a little nerdy and that there's nothing wrong with having fun living life, and that's something I still hold to this day. Then, of course, I had to have a dinosaur represent him, I mean, duh. And while Toast is an iconic part of his past, I already have a Carnotaurus-inspired Mon in the back. I also have a Parasaur-inspired Mon in the back as well. I'm not sure if it's still his favorite dinosaur, but I know it was at some point, so yeah. That leaves me with the Dilophosaurus, which honestly works pretty well given that the common fictional depiction of the Dilo is incorrect. But what if I mixed the two depictions? A Dilophosaur whose frills are made of spectral energy instead of being a biological body part? How could I pass that up? Also, Dilophosaur was just too good of a name. With dinosaur fossils also being susceptible to destruction in various methods, a ghost inhabiting dinosaur fossils was a no-brainer. The poison type referencing that fossils can sometimes be worn away by various things, be it natural erosion or artificial substances. Honestly, fossils are a lot more fragile than people first would assume, but, you know, you kinda have to research stuff to figure that out. Though the poison type also comes from the scientific inaccuracy of the Dilo spitting venom, which, let's be real, no one cares about because it's cool. Anyway, I think I can call this video over. Check out more of my content here if you want, and anyway, this is Jay, signing away, forever and always. Bye-bye.